What's up, Toxie fam? Get ready for some high-octane wrestling news that's got the whole WWE universe talking. First up, the legendary AJ Styles is back in the spotlight, responding to a massive match request from one of his fiercest rivals, none other than John Cena. And speaking of John Cena, he's not just sitting back. We've got the details on how Cena is publicly putting the pressure on WWE head of creative, Triple H, to make this epic showdown happen before his career wraps up. But the drama doesn't stop there. We're diving deep into the reasons behind John Cena's decisive loss to Brock Lesnar at Wrestlepalooza. Was it Cena's own call to elevate another star? We've got the exclusive breakdown. And finally, the biggest question on everyone's mind. Is Brock Lesnar sticking around? We're analyzing his major advertising for upcoming premium live events, and it looks like the Beast is set to conquer for a long time to come. Don't miss any of these blockbuster updates. Make sure you're subscribed and hit that notification bell. AJ Styles is ready to rumble again. WWE's Phenomenal One, AJ Styles, has officially responded to a monumental challenge from his longtime rival, John Cena, who is pushing for a rematch as his legendary career winds down. Fans have been clamoring for this showdown, and Styles' response has ignited the wrestling world. This potential clash stems from Cena's recent social media activity, where he directly tagged both AJ Styles and Triple H, asking if they were listening to his desire for a rematch. Styles, never one to back down from a challenge, wasted no time in confirming his readiness, stating, "I hear them loud and clear. Let's do it, I'm ready." This exchange reignites a rivalry that dates back to 2016. Famously featuring an epic encounter at SummerSlam that is still celebrated by fans and critics alike, with Dave Meltzer himself awarding it 4.5 stars. With John Cena's retirement tour having only a handful of dates remaining, including appearances at Crown Jewel and Survivor Series, the urgency for this match is palpable. The WWE Universe is buzzing with anticipation, with social media exploding with discussions about where and when this highly anticipated rematch between Cena and Styles could take place. Will Triple H make this dream match a reality before Cena's final farewell? Don't go anywhere, because the wrestling world keeps spinning with incredible stories. Next, we're exploring how John Cena is directly influencing his own retirement matches and putting pressure on the decision-makers. Cena's final countdown, pressure on Triple H. As John Cena's illustrious WWE career nears its end, the wrestling icon is actively campaigning for a final showdown with his arch-rival, AJ Styles, and is publicly urging Triple H to make it happen. With only a few appearances left on his year-long retirement tour, Cena has been engaging in a series of high-profile matches, many of which have been rematches of classic encounters. However, the highly anticipated bout with Styles seemed unlikely until recently. Following his loss to Brock Lesnar at Wrestlepalooza, Cena took to social media, first teasing the matchup with Senav Styles, and then directly calling out both Styles and Triple H, asking if they were listening. This public plea has sent shockwaves through the fanbase, who have long desired to see these two titans clash one last time, especially with Styles reportedly nearing his own retirement. The question now is whether Triple H and WWE Creative will heed Cena's and the fans' calls, or prioritize other business objectives. Cena's insistence on choosing his opponents, even during his farewell tour, suggests a strong desire to curate his final moments in the ring, potentially ending his career against a rival who has defined a significant chapter of his own. But what led to Cena's most recent high-profile match? We're breaking down the surprising decision behind John Cena's loss to Brock Lesnar at Wrestlepalooza. Cena's selfless send-off. John Cena's decisive loss to Brock Lesnar at WWE Wrestlepalooza was reportedly a call made by Cena himself, a move aimed at elevating other talent as his legendary career approaches its conclusion. In a match that saw Lesnar defeat the 17-time world champion in under 10 minutes, many fans were left questioning the booking, particularly with Cena's retirement tour having only a few dates remaining. However, according to Dave Meltzer of Wrestling Observer Radio, Cena's unselfish nature played a key role in the outcome. Meltzer reported that Cena expressed a desire to make people and make big stars on his way out, making the decision to lose to Lesnar his own. While the final call rests with Paul Levesque, Triple H, it's unlikely he would override such a request from a departing legend, especially when facing a returning powerhouse like Lesnar. This booking decision serves to re-establish Brock Lesnar as a dominant force, setting him up for future major programs, potentially against stars like Cody Rhodes. Meanwhile, Cena continues his farewell tour, with upcoming appearances including Crown Jewel. The wrestling community is abuzz, debating the impact of Cena's selfless act and what it means for Lesnar's future dominance. And speaking of Brock Lesnar, his future in WWE is looking brighter than ever. We're revealing the surprising signs that the Beast is sticking around for the long haul. Brock Lesnar's extended WWE reign. Recent advertising for major WWE premium live events, including WrestleMania 42, strongly suggests that Brock Lesnar is set to remain with the company for the foreseeable future, potentially through the spring of 2026. Lesnar made a high-profile return to WWE at SummerSlam, attacking John Cena after Cena's championship loss to Cody Rhodes. He followed this up with a dominant victory over Cena at Wrestlepalooza, a match that has seemingly signaled his renewed commitment to the company. His prominent placement in promotional materials for WrestleMania 42, alongside other top stars like CM Punk and Cody Rhodes, indicates that WWE has significant plans for the Beast incarnate. This comes despite Lesnar's name being mentioned in a lawsuit filed against WWE, which previously led to his temporary absence from programming. WWE's decision to bring him back, even with ongoing litigation, underscores his perceived value to the company. The wrestling world is buzzing with speculation about Lesnar's next moves, especially following his decisive win over Cena. His continued presence, coupled with his status as a major draw and a crossover star with ties to TKO, WWE's parent company, and UFC's promoter, solidifies his importance for upcoming major events and reinforces his position as a top contender in WWE. That's all the breaking news for today, but stick around for a super fast recap of all the biggest stories. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. And that's a wrap on today's WWE Bombshells. We saw AJ Styles accept John Cena's challenge for a rematch, John Cena publicly pressuring Triple H for that showdown, John Cena's own decision to lose to Brock Lesnar at Wrestlepalooza, and Brock Lesnar being heavily advertised, signaling a long-term return. You don't want to miss what happens next, so make sure you're subscribed to Toxie. Hit that notification bell, leave a comment below telling us which match you're most excited for, and follow us on all our social media channels for even more exclusive content.